Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Christmas week. We're in holiday swing currently. We'll see what the market does. I don't know. Yeah, I saw the chat talking about if I was going to be on time or not, and I was like, should I do a buzzer beater on purpose? Like I show up at 29:50? I decided to just let it happen. Speaking of unders, it's tight, boys. It's tight. We each got one person left. He's got Tyler Warren, and I've got Kittle to basically win it. I need Kittle to score 2 more points than Warren, and it's done deal. And I send it past the playoffs. Texas A&M shall not be mentioned today. Yeah, markets are open. I literally turned on the A&M game. I was like, oh yeah, A&M is playing. Let me see how that's going. I turn it on, and it is 5 seconds left in the game. 3rd and goal on the 5-yard line. Straight to an interception. Can't beat that. We've got a strange week. If you're not familiar, we've got Wednesday, or Christmas is on Wednesday, I believe. Nope. Christmas Eve on Wednesday. Christmas Day, Thursday. Day after Christmas is a Friday. I have a really hard time imagining this being any worth it either. Not sure about tomorrow still. I'll let you know on Twitter or something. Definitely no trading, no stream for me Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week. Hanging out with family, Christmas, obviously. Markets are going to be closed for sure on the 25th. I think it's a half day on the 24th, but I'm not positive on that. Next week, I'll be here Monday, Tuesday, for sure. Unknown the rest of the week. All right. Before we get too far into the day, it's time for some kind of hard golf. Par 29, chat. You did not ring the bell? I did ring the bell, actually. Okay. Darn it. Okay. Oh, shoot. I thought that was it for sure. What a bank shot, maybe. Oh, just a little too much juice. Money. We're going all the way over, I guess. How do I know which one to go to? Whatever. Oh, I thought that was it. Well, shoot, man. I think I gotta hit it harder, huh? $22. Oh, nice dub. Nice. I was under par. Happy Friday vibes? Yeah, maybe happy Friday vibes. I think, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. TBD. Had a white elephant party on Saturday night, chat. My white elephant party gift, an indoor drone that does little flips. It was a hit. All the other dads there have boys. I think I told you all this on Friday, maybe. It was a hit. I walked away with a blowtorch in the shape of a revolver. Like, it looked like a pirate revolver handle. And then it's like a 3-foot long tube with a spout that shoots fire out the back of it. Allegedly, it's for starting fires and burning weeds in your yard. It was a good cheap laugh. That's what I walked away with. Best white elephant of the night? Honestly, I think the drone. There's a Lulu gift card that was hot. There's a food warming mat that got stolen a couple times. Bottle of champagne got stolen a couple times. All right, so we slapped into VWAP chat. All right, chat, I'm looking into something real quick. What's up, Nick? Any plans for Christmas? We're staying here. My family's coming on the 26th. We're gonna see her dad's side of the family sometime. It'll be pretty mellow, not having to travel, thank goodness. All right, chat. First person to tag me on Twitter with a Christmas meme will get a free Apex account. Time for a little bit of Christmas special action. I've been trying to figure out the best way to do it. Unfortunately, there's no DMs on YouTube, you know, so like I can't send you a code, and I'm not allowed to just show the code on screen anymore because like thousands of people were getting it. So I have to message the person, and the best way to do that is Twitter and Discord. So first person to tag me with something on Twitter that's a Christmas meme, good luck. GG's, Kara. I'll DM you. I'll DM you. This will be for any account size, any Apex account. You know what? Merry Christmas, I sent you 2 codes. Enjoy your 2 new accounts. GG's Whiskey. All right, chat, we're chopping around VWAP. Forgot to talk about news. We got nothing. No news during the stream. Y'all can keep tagging, but I did say the first person. So that Twitter giveaway is currently done. We're going to move on to another one. I gotta figure out what I want. You know what I mean? Delta's trying to grind. See if I can get through VWAP. Slapped view up. So currently, Yuri, unfortunately that could be photoshopped. But I do agree, I like that idea. I'm still thinking over here. All right, broke a little prior high. Maybe trying to get out of the range. Did I miss the money surprise? You missed the first part of it. Okay, I got one. In Discord, first person to send a picture who was only trading one account. So send a picture of their Rhythmic with only one account in your Apex. I will load you up with a couple of accounts to copy trade. First person to send a picture in Discord with just your one account that you're trading in Rhythmic, meaning you don't currently copy trade accounts, but you're wanting to get into it, but you haven't yet. Send a picture in Discord in the trading chat channel, and I will help that journey get started. ICT, good morning. Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope you and your family have a great holiday and time off and family time and all the good stuff. You can do it with TradeAway too, but I just have to see an active account list. That's all I'm getting at. I need to see an active account list. I need to see an active account list with only one account. That way I can load you up with some to copy trade. I feel like this is a pretty... I like this idea. I like this one. All right. Mies and Miz. I got you both. We got one from TradeAway and one from Rhythmic. We'll just do it that way. Done. Both are in your DMs. Enjoy your free Apex account. Good luck with copy trading too. Yeah, enjoy it, Mies. Good luck. Dang, I didn't see the Hattie one, and I'll do one more. I'll send one to Hattie too. I didn't see. He put in the general chat, which is what it is. Mavro, unfortunately, you were just too slow. All right, Hattie, it's in your messages also. Alrighty, there's 5 accounts gone. Merry Christmas. Guess Matt felt above answering my question. Okay, bud. All right. Shouldn't give the haters attention. I'm not even hating. It's just comical. I was literally giving away accounts. I wasn't watching the chat. Also, an okay bud just tickles me. Push into 57, push into 64. Both interesting spots. Matt, when I first started trading, I lost a lot of money after 2 years of struggling. I found your video about futures in your live streams, which really changed my life. Now I'm opening a gym with the money I made from trading, and I'd love to invite you ever to visit my country. Badass, dude. Congrats. Good luck on the entrepreneurship journey with the gym. GG's on the trading journey so far. It's pretty epic. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm locking back in. We got top of the hour here in 3 minutes. Actually, one more. Because why not? Chad, if you have 5 or 15 current Apex accounts, if you have 15 or 5, send a picture right now. I will either double or send you to 20. I'll either double it to 10 or send you to 20 accounts. Do it in Discord. Be the last one for the day and at the top of the hour. Five more accounts for you. We'll send someone to 20 accounts total or someone double them up to 10. All right, it's been done. It got sent to me in DMs. Waz GG's. We'll let that count. All right, there's 10 accounts on the day. I'm happy with that. Merry Christmas. You never know, Chad. Maybe we'll get some more going. If I'm around tomorrow, and I'm around on Monday next week for sure. Wink, wink. Have a little bit more of a holiday extravaganza. All right, nice little slap. Didn't quite get to 64 or whatever I was talking. Yeah, I was actually talking about this level. We talked about 57 and 64 or something like that. We ended up slapping 50, 57, 58. Making our move back into VWAP, looks like. Sellers coming around. You should be able to activate it after Christmas, I think. Mize. I'm not... Yeah, you should be able to. There's VWAP chat. VWAP bounce. What's your point of control anchor to? 9:30 or session open? 8:30 is when my point of control starts. Volume profile for me starts at 8:30 US Open. $270 profit today. Done for the day. I also took my first payout last Friday. Feels good to have a little extra on Christmas. Hell yeah. GG's, bro. Congrats on the payout. That's sweet. Holidays on Apex are typically combined with the day before or the day after. They send an email. So while they're combined, you technically can trade whenever the market is open, but on like half days, for instance, they're combined with the day before usually, or the day after. I think it's the day after actually. So it's kind of pointless to force. It's pointless to force a trade on a holiday because you can just, it ends up counting as one day with the next day anyways. Delta's kind of stair stepping down. We just retested point and control 700 volume. Psych level as well. 25,700, which is current point of control, current volume. Apparently Top Step TV has got a Project X update at 9:15. How many days are you going to trade this month now, Matt? I don't know. I don't know how many days I've traded this month, actually. But I'm not trading Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week. And I'm probably not going to trade Wednesday, Thursday of next week. I'll probably be back Friday, the 2nd. Start of the year. First banger of the year will be a Friday. First trading day of the year will be a Friday. I kind of can't. I feel like that's a must, right? Start the year on a Friday. Friday vibe stream. Seems like a good start to 2026. I saw it on Twitter, Mav. Never forget the first trading day of the year, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago now. First trading day of the year, I lost like $8,000 on the stream and grinded it back all day long. Won't be doing that. I can probably see that. That was without copy trading accounts. I just remember putting on J. Cole in my headphones and turning off the chat and literally grinding till the close for a break-even day. Not fun. Don't miss that. But it was a great lesson. Great lesson about the start of the year for me. But just don't push it too hard. Just have fun with it. It's just another day. And data's kind of laggy today. Anybody else feeling that? Sarah chart wise? Damn, what happened? I don't even remember, bro, honestly. It was a long time ago. Faded something I shouldn't have faded, probably. It could have been 5 years ago. I don't know. I'm not positive. Like, look at this. I'm stuck, dude. Data's kind of laggy right now. Uh, 80% off ends tomorrow, chat. 80% off. If you were not one of the ones that got a free account, I'm sorry. There will be more in the future. More giveaways, so make sure you subscribe. I do giveaways. Try to do them more. But if you don't have a giveaway or you didn't get a giveaway, 80% off with code TBM ends tomorrow at midnight, I believe. Maybe the market's just dying. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, do we sweep the lows here, chat? Sweep the lows at 72. It's 10 points away. We got a little bit of maybe a delta divergence forming off of 80. I feel like we sweep this at 80, but we'll see. That would be a sweep into new lows. 10 points feels very doable, but we'll see. Candle's closing here in 30 seconds, chat. Gonna close it heavy or what? Block at 50, small block at 50. That's probably 50 at 50, if I had to guess. 68 at 50. Candle's closing out here. Barely heavy close. We got a wick test that just fired up at 95. MP's on. I kind of want to listen to that. Will y'all be annoyed if I listen to that, chat? I don't want to hear what he has to say about Project X. More just curious how they're going to handle it. I got filled long. Or filled short, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and move that break even. And that's a 10-pointer off the wick test. Clean 10 points off the wick test.
Every day last week that the engineers have, amount of like activity that this system has had really picked up in October. The up there's a up and to the right, but then it just shot up as far as like orders placed, triggered orders, market data updates, all that happened to the system that got it to an overload state that we saw last week, and that you were kind of seeing blips of along the way until it became bigger and bigger. There's more and more people hitting it, and I mentioned in my email that like our growth has been pretty astounding in the last 6 months. We focused on a program that was killer and great, and the ball kind of got on my end, not focused on the scalability of both our technology and of our support. So that falls on me. That falls on me completely. I know people are like, hey, how are you going to make this right? That's going to be a January thing. And I know you don't want to hear, hey, January, because you want to hear it right now. But guys, we want to make sure that when we go to make it right, that things are we're getting it right. Like the stability, reliability, and trust in the platform. This is what you're on. I point to this because it's over here. This is what you're on every day. And I've been trading and getting that confidence back, getting that reliability in the platform allows you to then go out there and perform at your best. We want to get that right before we start saying, okay, here's how we're going to make it right. Because if we do certain things and then next thing you know, it happens again and again, then it isn't to anyone's benefit. So you'll be hearing a lot of the making it right in January. And guys, we've been making it right for the last 15 years when issues have happened. There's been issues that happen every year for 15 years. And this is a big one. There's a lot more people here, a lot louder voices. And we're feeling that. And I get it. I get it completely. I'm not happy like in myself as far as like where I should have shifted the team's focus. And I'm not, I feel for you guys completely that are going through, end of year, finally get yourself going. The next thing you know, the system's screwing up and now you lost X, Y, and Z. During the outages last week, we removed losing trades. We had windows that folks were saying were too tight and things like that. Again, we're going to be making things right in the January month and Trust me on that one. That will be happening. But right now, it's total focus on getting our platform right with stability, the trust that you have when you go to execute, and the reliability that you know that when you go to pop it open. Because I can see where we were looking at today on when people start to log in. People start to log in really about 30 minutes before the market opens, comes all the way up, and then they hit the market with orders. So that was really pushing on things. So long story short with that one is that's why you see those peak hours right around there have issues. Kind of just sharing as much as like I'm getting my head around the whole thing in that world. But that has been the last week's outages. We try to handle those the best we can. And we're going to be working on making it right in January. We've always made folks right. We just want to make sure that our platform is stable, reliable, and trustworthy for everybody who's trading on it.
Thank you, Michael. We'll follow up about the.
I feel for him. I mean, that's about what I expected to hear. Nothing shocking there. I feel for him. That's stressful right before Christmas and holidays. Like, you already know enough. Like, people are going to be out. A lot of traders, I've learned this from my stream. A lot of traders don't want to take the holidays off. That's why I always remind you to take the holidays off. Most traders, they get off work, so they want to trade, right? Because they're not actually working. They want to learn, like they want to trade when they're not working. And it's hard as a company, I would imagine, like Top Step, where you have your whole staff still wanting to take holidays. So this is a terrible time for all this to happen. I honestly think that, yeah, it just sucks. It sucks for all the people involved. It sucks for Top Step. I mean, just straight up. I was interested in listening because of all the, like, with Tradester, you know, learn what I can from situations like this. Absolutely. It's not shocking to me at all that, like, duh, you're going to have a massive surge at market open. That's going to strain your simulated server experience. When they're managing all that, like all of that in-house, their data runs in-house and their server experience, or their simulated server experience, runs in-house. So that's going to be very stretching on both of those. Makes sense. And it makes sense that they're waiting till January to, like, do their best to make it right. They do need to focus on they need to focus on fixing the issues before they try and make it right, right? Because otherwise you're just going to continue, you're going to be in this constant loop of it. Not in-house, it's on AWS. You're misinterpreting what I'm saying. I'm saying they're not using a service that's like Rhythmic or like Tradeovate. Project X is its own Rhythmic. So all of those simulated orders are going through their brand new backend simulated server. And just because you have it set on AWS endless ramp up, right, doesn't mean it's actually going to scale. So it makes sense. But I mean, we also all saw that, like, the lead on Project X got fired, or he said he got fired, like, or he quit right before, like, the rest of the team got fired, and then he quit that same day because he heard everybody was getting fired or something. That happened a couple of months ago. So, like, you just imagine, I don't know this for sure. This might not be the case. I'm just going with what I see on socials and what that guy said. You just imagine that basically they have a brand new team of developers, or they have juniors that got promoted into lead positions or some capacity who were around in some form, right? Trying to figure out the code base, man. Trying to figure out the code base and trying to fix it very quickly, which is a very challenging thing to do. So I've learned with developers, right? And it's not really like, I don't know. I think it's just like, you can just straight up blame it on Project X. I don't really think you need to blame it on, like, the fact that y'all grew too much or whatever. It's just like, blame it on Project X. Ever since that post of the guy quitting, the platform's been downhill. Yeah, which, and again, it makes sense, right? Like, think about it from what I just said. The main guy who understands the code leaves. Problems arise that he's been patching for however long. Now no one knows where to go to patch or how to fix it. Or it's a massive rewrite to fix it, right? Which is another very common thing. Like, they got off the ground pretty quick. Maybe there's some things that need to get rewritten, whatever. I don't know. I feel for all of them, man. It's a tough spot. Tough spot for sure. I feel for the customers. Tough spot for the customers. Tough spot for the leadership. Into the holidays also. Talk about like a bummer timing. How can you be enjoying Christmas when you're worried about this crap? Tough. Anyways, I just was curious what they were going to say. It was pretty expected. All right, so right before that stream started, I took a wick test trade. Engulfing candle, wick test indicator fired up off of the prior low. I took the short, stop was above the prior high. I took my 10-point base hit. Basically no drawdown, maybe a 2 points of drawdown or something. Let's see, I got in at 95 and it went to 97.5. So 2.5 points of drawdown for a 10-point winner. That's where I stand currently. Is one trade. See if anything else happens. Super tough, especially if you don't have smooth handover off the tech. The documentation sucked. If they had no unit test to inform how it should work. Right. Well, and like you kind of imagine a startup like that probably doesn't have the best documentation because things were constantly changing. Handover probably didn't exist if they just got rid of people, which is what it sounded like on or on Twitter. Who knows if that's the case, right? I'm not a part of it. I don't know. Just regurgitating what it sounded like based on that dude's post. So it's just like tough situation all around. The key to scalping for trailing drawdown is just to take base hits. Like what I just did a base hit, right? I took 10 points. You look for too much, you let it come back against you, that's where trailing drawdown bites you. I am copy trading across 20 accounts, so that $200 winner is across 20 accounts. 200 times 20. After commissions, that's $3,920. It's holiday week. I'm not pushing it super hard. That just was in my face, so I took it. How often does your wick indicator go off during a session? Not every session. God, I feel like I have secondary stress right now for the Top Step team. I'm not, obviously, like, I'm not working with those guys anymore, but, like, still have secondhand stress. And for the traders. Like, I'm not, both sides, man. It's very stressful for both sides. Later, KP. Yeah, TBD on tomorrow's stream. I'm still up in the air. I'll let you know on Twitter and Discord. My kids are still kind of sick. Gonna be feeling it out. I'm excited about this, chat. I'm upgrading my setup for the first time in like 5 years. Very first thing I did when I started streaming was like save up YouTube money for a new mic, save up YouTube money for a new camera. I'm keeping the mic. This mic is goated. But I got a new camera, new lens, new lighting. And I'm going to set that up for the new year. So hopefully, first stream of January will be a new-ish look. It won't be that big of a difference probably, but maybe it will be. I don't know. Should be different in some capacity. Whether it's better or worse, I don't know. But I'm excited about it. The tech side of me is like, yay. Been messing around with the same Sony A6100 for 5 years. Yeah, I got another Sony. Matt in Super HD, I can't wait. Right. Ivy is set, chat. I will say, I do think there's like, I mean, a lot of the time is spent waiting for the charts, right? And I don't think my cam is currently, talking about the cam quality, not my body, is an eyesore. Sure, you're stuck looking at me, whatever. But making it visually better makes it easier to watch the stream, in my opinion. But I went with the Sony A7 IV? I did not. I'll talk about specs after it's all set up. Once I get it dialed. I like don't hate the 80 buy here, to be honest. Stop below 72. Let's see if it does it. Here's IB. I'm going to take a little stab long here. Off of the retest of IB. I marketed in. I got to stop at the lows if we get there. I'm going to go and move that break even at 5 points. So I'm in a risk-free trade right now. I either get stopped out for break even or we run at 10 points. Looks like I get stopped out break even. There's a stop out break even. That's okay. I think we do pop it, but I'm not willing to watch us run lows, so. Good break even stop on my side. Take that. Assuming we got some sellers push through there too. Yeah, we did. $5 is $5. You're not wrong, Brad. Good morning. Good to see you. Saw you crushing some long runs over the weekend. GG's. Okay, overnight low sweep or what? There's a sweep of the overnight lows. This is the most action we've had like since the open. Little baby sweep of the overnight lows. We cleaned out liquidity. We got a block at 600 technically. Very happy with the break even. We didn't even get a retest of IB either, so it just was a clean slap. Later, Jan. Later, Mav. Happy holidays, Ace. You just on the 80-20. Love that. How's the IT? I haven't run since the marathon. Oops. But I have been doing my exercises for my IT band, so I don't know. I don't know is the answer. I'm gonna start some light running the first week of January or second week of January, somewhere around there. It will like have been a month off. I need to start biking again this week, honestly, so I can keep some cardio going. And then I have a half marathon in February in Vegas. That will really just be, it's with friends. It'll be like more of a fun run. I'm not really trying to like train super hard for that. Don't want to hurt my leg, obviously. So there's that. But we'll see. I just need to like keep my leg in good shape. Feels fine right now. All of the symptoms I was having went away with the dry needling, but again, I haven't run, so I'm not sure. Got 95 points out of that short. Nice. Took forever. GG's, Mason. That's a big one on a day like today. Don't really have any aggressive buying currently happening. Yeah, that's what happened to me at my marathon, except it happened at mile 13, 14. Miserable experience. I can't imagine at 7 having to do another 19 after that. It sucks, dude. Mine was brutal at 13 left or whatever it was. Okay. Interesting spot here would be 68 to 72 IB. I'm going to try the 68 test. We got pretty freaking close to it. I think we probably pop it if we go up there. I'm going to try the IBL retest. We've got buyers stepping up. Back above 80, I'll be out. Stop out, be break even on the day. See how we respond here at IB. Kind of just powering through, maybe. Closed at IB. I'm going to go ahead and move this break even. It's kind of close. 5 points, 4 points, whatever. I don't want to stick around with us popping 80 really, really fast, which is definitely on the table. Stopped out break even again. Actually got 10 bucks there. I'm going to call it here, chat. I'm up 215, 3 trades, 2 break evens, 1 very clean winner off of a wick test, which is one of my favorite setups. The wick test played out really nicely. IB long got break evened, IB short got break evened, and I don't want to force anything. I'm happy with my green day, Monday, green day on a holiday week. I don't really want to push it super hard, so I'm not going to. I just like both of these setups I think are worth taking, so I did. And I'm happy with the break evens on both of those. And I'm not going to push it any more than that. So I'm going to call here, chat. Happy Monday. I'll let you know on Discord and Twitter about tomorrow, or just come in at 8:30 and see if I'm on or not, I guess. We'll see. And then if I'm not on tomorrow, I'll see you. Have a great Christmas. I'll see you Monday of next week. And if I am on tomorrow, then I'll see you tomorrow. But TBD. I'm not sure. I really, literally don't know. So I'll either have a great Christmas if I don't see you either way. Enjoy your Christmas. Enjoy your time with your family, your kids, whatever. If you're solo, have a great cup of hot chocolate at some point. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays for all of you out there. And see you Monday, the 29th. Guaranteed. Okay? Good luck. Be smart, be patient. Don't get back your bag. Don't force stuff. See you then. Peace.
He's sharp as a tack. He's got his eyes on the Nasdaq. Ain't no looking back. He wakes up every morning sipping on that coffee black. Trading numbers on his screen, yeah, he's got that knack. He's got his finger on the pulse, knowing when to buy or sell. He's making moves all day, making his portfolio well. From the open bell to the closing bell, he's ringing that cash register. With every trade he makes, he's getting closer to his treasure. He's a Nasdaq cowboy, riding that market wave. TBM ain't afraid to take risks. He's got money to save. He's catching those highs, dodging them lows, making his name. TBM's the king of the Nasdaq, playing his own game. He's a Nasdaq, king of the Nasdaq, playing his own game.